Speak up. Speak up. Speak up.
Hi, and welcome to another edition of Speak Up. We begin this month with an exclusive interview with that grand lady of rock, Tina Turner.
Superstar Tina Turner has become a legend all over the world, following a rock career that has spanned 4 decades. She first shot to fame with her partner Ike Turner in the 60s, and the couple were married for 13 stormy years, during which they dominated the charts. But after their bitter divorce in 1976, Tina's dynamic career floundered until she teamed up with Australian manager Roger Davies and recorded the worldwide hit album Private Dancer in 1983. Her sensational comeback was topped by a concert at Rio de Janeiro's Maracana Stadium in 1986, where she performed in front of 180,000 fans. Tina, who is 52 next month, is currently working as a consultant on a Disney movie based on her autobiography, I, Tina, which tells of her years as Ike's battered wife. Her greatest hits album will be released on September 30th, and a remix of her first hit, Nut Bush City Limits, was out last month. Tina, who has practiced Buddhism for several years, has 2 sons, Ronnie and Craig. She divides her time between her homes in London and Los Angeles. After roles in Tommy as the Acid Queen and in Mad Max 2, Beyond the Thunderdome, she has put aside live performing and is concentrating on an acting career. Speak Up interviewed her in her home in Los Angeles and began by asking her why she wants to act.
Well, first of all, why I want to act is that I have conquered my success. Now, I became a rock singer. I wanted to be a rock singer. I think Aretha Franklin has the title of soul singer. Nobody can really top it, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, that wasn't my idea of wanting to become a rock singer, but I'm the first black female rock singer. Mm-hmm. And I like it. I like that I'm remembered for something as unique and different as that. My idea, I think I'm looking at life realistically and very adult-like, is to think, when I've experienced, I've heard people say, oh, I saw James Brown, but he wasn't as good as he used to be. Nobody can continue to be as good as they used to be. So I start to think about it. Mm-hmm. What are people going to say about Tina Turner when I continue to go on stage year after year, start dancing less and less, and change my image to a long dress or whatever? How are people going to handle it? You know how they're going to handle it? Yeah. They're going to say, yeah, I remember when she used to wear those skimpy dresses. It cannot happen. So what do? You make a change. You try to leave the stage. You try your best to leave the stage with the people to remember you. What's the best transition? To try to become an actor. Yes. But you have to start ahead for that. So even if it takes 3 more years, I've been talking about it 3 years. So now with Columbia Records, we have a developing stage. Yes. People are writing for me. Something will come up. But by that time, instead of people going to rock halls or football stadiums to see me, they'll go to the cinema.
And what sort of part is she looking to do?
Now what I want to do is something very close to what I do on stage. I would like a Terminator part. I'd like a part that Sigourney Weaver had in Alien. You know, the women parts where they're doing something rather than just wearing a dress and holding a baby, etc.
Yeah.
You know, it depends on how you hold the baby, or how you take care of the child. That's why I like the Sigourney Weaver movie. She's a fighting woman. Mm-hmm. I want to get out there. I don't necessarily want to do something that Oscar is going to give me an award for right now. I want to enjoy being a different personality. I want to act. I want to get on another stage.
What about the movie about her life story?
My input is I've worked with the writer because he's actually written in some parts that Kurt omitted. And I have to work with the actress. They're looking at getting an unknown. They feel that a known, star would clash with, her image would clash with Tina Turner's image. So you got to get someone that could really step into it. So I'll have to work a bit with her and work on, on the filming of it. So that's an experience also. That's learning a little bit, directing and getting to know it, getting involved with it.
Who does she think will get her crown?
Well, I would like for it to be a black girl. I would like for there to be some little black rock singer coming along that can really do it right. That's going to really do it honestly as well, because it's the only way you can really get it. How did Tina Turner get it? Not through records, through performance.
And how does she manage to look so good all the time?
About 10 years ago, I changed medicines. I went from medicines to natural medicine.
Yes.
And I'm sick very seldom. My sickness doesn't last when you get those bugs and those colds, My practice in Buddhism has changed my mind and attitude about life, so I'm a very what do you call, patient person. I don't really get upset and stressed out. And I know now things is good for my body in terms of sweating, exercise, and massage.
Yeah.
It's really very important if you want to stay youthful. The body needs tuning up. You can't tune it up by sitting and drinking and eating and not really doing anything but work.
May her Indian blood have something to do with her spiritual outlook on things?
Yes, some people ask it, do I think that's a part of the Indian blood? Those people were very close to nature, that I know about. Other than that, I don't know because, I mean, you know, it's, of course, a dying race. And my mother doesn't know that much about it because she didn't value, you know, that mixture. So I just have to sort of say, yes, I have that blood there. That I am unusual because of, you know, my lifestyle and how I have come about. You can't really compare it with anyone else's mental attitude towards life. So it has to come from someplace.
Yes.
So it could be in the genes.
Where in the world would she like another house?
In Switzerland or Germany, one of the two. I like the rain and I like the green. And I can always go to the sun because I'm not really a sun person, actually. So that's my decision for the next half of my life, is to go where I'm really pleased and what I really like.
Is she enjoying her life now?
I have worked hard. I've had a hard life. I'm enjoying now. A little bit of drinking, traveling, great friends, new friends, different country. It's fantastic. It really is. I have friends that's gotten stuck here. They can't get out of that little circle. They're growing old. And I'm just making changes and leaps and bounds. But it's me, you know, and it's, everybody's not alike. Everybody don't have the same fortune.
Yeah, exactly.
But at least it wasn't given to me. I worked for it. So, yeah, I'm enjoying it.
Speak up.